Hello everyone, my name is Herb Vincent and I'm the CASIDA president for the 2019-20 athletic year. And I'm looking forward to the upcoming CASIDA virtual convention. It takes the place of where we would have been in Las Vegas this year. In trying to decide where to sit down and create this message to deliver to you, I try to think of the proper location, and I figured what better place than the basement of my house. Isn't this where we've been for the last several months, working, still doing our jobs, still communicating, but it's a sign of the times. So why not sit here in my basement and talk to you from here? I'd much rather be at Mandalay Bay and delivering an address in person, but here we are. As we've begun the countdown to the CASIDA convention, the virtual convention. It's going to take place during the 4 weeks of June, and I'd like to offer to you a little bit of pre-convention guidance as we get prepared for the coming weeks. We're going to lose that human touch that we usually have and being able to visit in the hallways, and I'm going to miss the after hours interaction with our fellow colleagues from other organizations of NACTA. But we still have an opportunity to experience the professional development that CASIDA offers, and isn't that what this is all about? It also gives an opportunity to engage maybe some others in our profession who maybe haven't been coming to the CASIDA convention for several years. So why not reach out to them and ask them, with just a touch of a button, a little bit of time, they can experience what CASIDA is about and experience what the CASIDA convention can bring to them. Maybe we'll see them at our future convention. So let's look at the bright side of things and what this virtual version of the convention can offer for us this year. The CASIDA convention schedule this year features more than 30 hours of presentations and meetings over the course of 4 weeks in June. Besides 15 very relevant general sessions, you'll enjoy popular offerings like Divisional Day, a CASIDA business meeting, a virtual 5K, CASIDA U Camp presented by Capital One, Sidearm Sports Leadership Forum presented by Learfield IMG, and 2 special presentations presented by ESPN. On June 17th and 18th, we're going to ask you to participate in voting on a new governance structure for CASIDA. We've worked on this over the course of the entire year. We've had a work group engaged in developing a new structure for the CASIDA governance system, and we hope that you'll participate. Go to CASIDA.com, learn about it, and participate in the voting June 17th and 18th. We also have a number of very important speakers. 3 of them I want to point out to you. I'm going to consult my notes if you'll bear with me. We'll kick off the main convention week on June 8th at noon Eastern Time with Dawn Dougal, who returns to the CASIDA convention with a presentation on ways to enhance your storytelling skills. On June 10th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, the feature presentation will be about conquering your fears, a very timely topic, with Krista Samaras, a former student athlete who brings a lot of energy to her presentations. And then on June 12th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, another topic relevant to our current environment, building mental toughness. And that'll be a presentation by Mark Potter, which I think you'll thoroughly enjoy. Considering the quality of the presentations that I think you'll enjoy this year's convention, I've got some more good news. It's all free. So you can join anytime, invite your office mates, others in your profession to come join, because it's all free and it's all waiting for you. A great return on your investment. There were 3 things that we considered and made as priorities as we developed the programming for this year. Number 1 is we didn't want to have too many back-to-back and all-day sessions. So we've spread out the CASIDA convention really over the course of the month of June. So you'll get to enjoy these as the month progresses. We focus most of them the week of June 8th through 12th. You'll find that we have 2 sessions per day during that time, noon and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And you'll find that 1 is live and 1 is taped. Another primary focus was to redesign this convention at the last minute to focus on the COVID-19 issues ahead of us. It's an important time for our profession. It's an important time for everyone in college athletics. We've faced some challenges already. We face a lot of challenges ahead of us, and both personal and professional, the way this pandemic has impacted us. And so we've tailored a lot of the presentations to address the issues around COVID-19 and how they affect you specifically. And then finally, all of our offerings can be experienced either live or taped on demand, so that if you don't see them when they actually appear and first appear on our website, you can go back and enjoy them at any time and access them at your convenience. The task of planning a convention the size of the CASIDA convention is a monumental one. But this year's has been particularly problematic because we've had to produce two conventions. One, the one we all would have attended in Las Vegas, and then second, we had to produce a virtual convention. When I say we, the work really fell on the convention planning committee, and I want to thank them for their yeoman's work in planning this year's convention. They spent all year planning the convention that we thought we were going to have in Las Vegas, and at the last minute had to pivot not only to a new format, but an entirely new focus. So on behalf of the membership, on behalf of the CASIDA Board of Directors, I want to send special thanks to the CASIDA Convention Planning Committee for their work in getting us to this point. To say that we are going through difficult times and challenging times would certainly be an understatement. Who would have guessed when we all went into our respective conference basketball tournaments in March that shortly thereafter the entire world of sports would shut down and it would impact our professions and our livelihoods the way it would. And then even in the last week, we've had some major developments in our society in a way that we have not seen in many, many years, and some major issues that we have to tackle, both as an organization and as a society going forward. And those things kind of loom over us as we go into this convention, and I don't think that we should ignore that they're there as we talk about how we're going to do our jobs and how we're going to interact in the coming years. So let's remember those things as we enter into this convention. I'd ask you to do another thing as we close this out, is to invite others in your department, and not just your office, not just your communications office, but others in your athletics program, to experience the CASIDA convention. If there are offerings that you think touches them, just as we all gather at NACTA in various groups and experience each other's presentations, if we can bring some more folks in to understand what CASIDA is about, to see our organization, to see that we're more than just a convention, we're a year-round professional development organization, it's better for us the more people that can understand what we do and how we do it. I invite you to go to CASIDA.com. That's where you can find all the links to all the programming in the coming month. I hope you will enjoy as many presentations and meetings as possible. Wish we were together. We'll be together again. But remember that CASIDA is here for you year-round to help you in your growth, in your professional development, and to make the profession even better every day. Thank you. I enjoy working with you. I've enjoyed being your president. It's been an honor, and I look forward to experiencing the 2020 virtual CASIDA convention with you in the coming weeks. Thank you.